Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top four seeds a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And the Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Four receivers split wide on second and inches. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Here comes a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down down here in the red zone. Every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but is past the line of the game.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they get a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And they'll get him down that time.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Direct snap to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, USC. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Washington offense retakes the field here. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking for some space. It's Washington. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
A really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
The Huskies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Chris, this sets up a little bit of trauma here in this playoff game. Now we've got a 4th and goal. You're down. Chance to be aggressive. Go for it. Put a touchdown on the board. Or do you get a little bit more conservative and just put 3 points up? Big decision here before we get to the half.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Returner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the plus 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Huskies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And on the offense, will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Playing right through tacklers. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the USC offense back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on the screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. The Trojans looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Second down, looking to throw it. Nice grab. It's Lane. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Trojans will line up here on 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Southern California. That puts them on top in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down after that previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Using his legs, it's Washington. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He's going to hand this off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. USC 14, Washington 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. And it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Trojans are looking to keep this drive going. Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He tests the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. There's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, SC. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Washington, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And looking to throw now on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up with the 31.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Toss play running right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Here's the second down play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
That gain sets up a third down play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll try to run it with the option. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Washington, 7.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try the option play here. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Love to see this with the lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
Caught on the outside. It's Branch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility. And on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
And the single back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the first down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.